Krampus, a holiday lesson. In a quiet little suburban cul-de-sac, wrapped in plastic wreaths and broken dreams, sat the Morrison house. Inside, warmth poured from every outlet. Twinkle lights blinked like a lie told too often, and the fake fir tree stood stiff and smug, drenched in ornaments that still smelled like the factory. Kevin, 12, and spoiled rotten to the core, tore through wrapping paper like it owed him money. He scoffed at socks, spat at books, and hurled a refurbished Xbox controller at the floor like it had insulted his intelligence. "I wanted the new one," he barked. Then, without a second thought, he flung Grandma's hand-knit sweater into the fireplace. It hissed in the flames. His parents, hollow-eyed and overmatched, didn't say a word. Then, the lights sputtered. The fire gasped and died like a candle crushed under a boot. From above came a sound. Not footsteps, not reindeer. Chains, dragging across the shingles like Judgment Day. Metal groaned, wood creaked. Kevin grinned, full of arrogant joy. "Guess Santa brought me a dump truck of loot." But it wasn't Santa who opened the front door. It was cold. It smelled like pine needles soaked in grave dirt. And standing there, too tall, too still, was Krampus. 7 feet of hunger and hate, horns like cracked bone, tongue dangling like a curse. In one hand, a bundle of birch rods soaked in old blood. In the other, a rusted chain that led to a wicker basket. Something inside it squirmed and squealed. Kevin's grin died. He pissed himself. Krampus raised a long, crooked finger. His voice cracked the air like ice underfoot. "Kevin Morrison," it rumbled. "Your name stains the naughty list, and it bleeds." Kevin scrambled backward, stumbling over ribbons and his own entitlement. I'm sorry. I'll be good." Krampus stepped inside, boots leaving frost trails on the carpet. "It is far, too late, for good." The birch rods cracked against wrapping paper and flesh. Kevin screamed, not just in pain, but in realization. This wasn't a dream. This was old magic, punishment written in soot and screams. When he lay sobbing in a puddle of fear, the basket burst open. Tiny, pale creatures spilled out, impish, laughing, with claws like broken glass. They dragged Kevin by the arms and ankles, ignored his pleas, and stuffed him into the basket like trash into a can. The lid slammed shut. Krampus turned to the stunned, silent parents. He stared, tilted his head, then dropped a single lump of coal onto the carpet. It glowed. A verdict. He turned and left, dragging the squealing basket behind him into the blizzard. The door slammed shut behind them. And just like that, the fire roared to life. The lights blinked back on. Everything was perfect again, except for the single smoking piece of coal burning a hole into the rug, and the memory that would haunt every Christmas from now until the end.